this line. Bye-bye. Good morning from Universal Studios Hollywood, where we are about to experience early entry into Super Nintendo World for the very first time, Biscuits. Early entry into Universal Studios Hollywood is available for anyone to purchase as long as it doesn't sell out. It's on a sliding scale. Some days it's $20, today it's $30, but let's put it to the test. Let's see how much we can get done and if it's worth purchasing it on your trip here to Universal Studios. It is 7:47 a.m. We are scanned in and we are walking towards the stairs to head down to the lower lot. It's gonna be busy today, Biscuits. My initial gut is that this might not be worth it, especially if all of these people are going to Super Nintendo World, but we're gonna have to get down there and find out. If you are unsure as to where the lower lot is, just follow the massive crowd. You can't miss it. I cannot believe this is already the line for Super Mario Kart. Oh no! Bye-bye. I really hope single rider is open. Here comes the moment of truth. The win in all of this right now is that single rider is open. So once the ride does come up, it should not take too long to get on at all. Let's go! While it's not full up here, the advantage to this is that we are going to be skipping the pre-show. And in my opinion, the pre-show for Super Mario Kart is very lackluster and underwhelming, so this is a huge bonus. That being said, there is instruction on how to play the game in the pre-show, so if this is your first time riding, it might be beneficial to go through the queue to see how to play the game. While I expected it to be crowded, I did not expect the numbers to be this high to the point where there is an overflow into Super Mario World. This is pretty insane. All right, let's go. Okay. 8:22 a.m. and we are off our first ride on Mario Kart. Single rider line was a total slay. It took no longer than 5 minutes to get on. We're gonna go back around and see how single rider is, and hopefully we can get back on for round 2. I just checked the tip board to see if any other attraction was open. Aside from the rides in Harry Potter World, nothing else is open, so I'm gonna keep my eyes on that. But probably after this ride, may head to one of the attractions down here, get in line and wait for it to open. Yep, and just like that, we are walking right on. So good. (8:38 a.m.) We are off ride number 2, and we are gonna go back around for ride number 3. The standby queue is still holding steady at an hour. I think it might have gotten longer. After we go on for ride number 3, we're gonna go to either Jurassic World, probably the Mummy, and get in line for that to open at 9 a.m. But I'm gonna be honest, y'all, if you're coming in with a group of people and you don't want to separate and use single rider line, I don't know how much more worth it this is, because unless you get here super early, you're not cutting out much of the line. But I mean, look at the line. The line is still an hour, if not longer. So does that help alleviate some of the stress during the day and give you more time during park hours? Yes. However, this is a tough early entry. I personally would probably start up at Hogwarts and do everything in Harry Potter World and then maybe come down here. But again, if you get here super early, can totally be worth it. But my goodness biscuits, look at that line. 8:43 and we're already about to get back on the ride. I'm telling y'all, single rider, first thing, early entry. Now this is a sleigh. 8:50 a.m. and we just got off of ride number 3, and y'all, this turned out to be an absolute sleigh. Mario Kart is now up to a 90-minute wait, less than 10 minutes before park opening. I could not imagine being at the general entry and coming down to see a 90-minute wait. The takeaways: if you're a single rider, this is incredible. 3 rides within the hour. If you are with a group of people, you might want to consider splitting up depending on the day, especially if you're coming during a peak season, because as you can see, the crowds here are insane. So I would either start up at Harry Potter or be ready to split when you get down here and just do single rider line and enjoy the ride as much as you can in that first hour. Hopefully this helps shed some light on what it's like if you are going to purchase your early entry here at Universal Studios Hollywood. I really enjoyed it. I didn't think it was going to be anywhere near as good, and that the single rider line was going to be open. So the fact that it was open saved this experience. It is absolutely one that I would pay to do again. Jurassic World has opened a little bit before 9, and then we are going to go over and wait for the Mummy to open, and that's where we're going to start our park day. And Revenge of the Mummy is open before the general entry crowd got here, so let's get on. Oh, it's not quite open yet. They're holding people right here, but it should be open in the next couple minutes. Oh, just kidding, the ride's open. We're gonna go through the standby queue so we can request row 1, but I really don't think there's gonna be a line.
Anyone else have the biggest crush on Imhotep? Is that just to me? Yeah, I would go to the underworld to save him. Yeah, guilty. The way you allowed a Nox and a Moon to do that to you, I would never.
Walking straight on. Yes! Here we go. 9:04 and we are off our first ride of the Mummy. As you saw, the station is still empty, so obviously we're going back around, clearly. And they are just now getting here with the general entry crowd. Take a look.
I commend Universal Studios for walking everybody down to the lower lot. I don't even want to imagine what it would be like without the personnel to walk people.
Which means we gotta move it and groove it, biscuits. Time to speed walk sachet, but we gotta be careful down these stairs because we cannot be going tumble-tee, my goodness. Ooh, it is gonna be a crowded one today, biscuits, but 5 rides in under an hour and 10 minutes, that's kind of a sleigh. Ride number 2 down, and I saw that there really wasn't a line yet for single rider, so we're gonna risk it and go back for ride number 3. But this is currently the standby. The general crowd is in, but I still think single rider is gonna be okay. So let's go around and see. And my hope after this is that it is still too cold for people to want to go on Jurassic World. So we're gonna try hitting Jurassic World after this to try to get a few rides. Hopefully the line isn't that bad yet. This is currently the line at the moment. It's not that bad, but it's gonna be a whole lot quicker over here. And to the team member out front, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have an amazing day. 9:15 a.m. and we are about to go on for ride number 3. Revenge of the Mummy just might be my favorite ride at Universal Studios Hollywood. Now, is it as good as Revenge of the Mummy in Florida? No, it's not. But this still packs a punch. I love a lot of the elements, the beginning sequence with the launch, the backwards portion. It is all exceptionally well done. I will never get tired of riding this ride, especially when you're walking on it back to back to back. So good, but speaking of walk-ons, Jurassic World is currently on a 5-minute wait. It's a little on the cooler side. It's not quite 60 degrees, but if you ride towards the back and in the middle, you avoid most of the water, not all of the water. So we're gonna go and get a couple rides in on Jurassic World. Side note, the spicy corn dog here from Mummy Eats, elite. I didn't think that there was a spicy corn dog that I would like more than the Hot Link corn dog from Corn Dog Castle in Disney's California Adventure. But that spicy corn dog, so good. That's probably gonna be my lunch for today.
Miss when instructed, push back up.
Dinosaurs. A vast ocean was home to an explosion of life. At the top of the food chain sat the
They have truly done an incredible job with Jurassic World. I love this attraction. And the best part is, if you know where to ride, it doesn't really matter how cold it is because you are not going to get that wet. Yes, as you saw, you are going to get some sprinkles. You will get a little bit wet, but it is not as bad. Whatever you do though, do not sit in the front and do not sit on the far right seat. That is where you're going to get the absolute wettest. Those first couple rows on the far right, avoid it, don't do it. If it's the summer and it's a nice 90, 100 degree day here in the desert, absolutely 100% slay it, send it, do what you gotta do. But you will not find me sitting there, thank you. And while it's still on a 5-minute wait, we might as well go on again. Ride count so far this morning, 3 Mario Kart, 3 Revenge of the Mummy, 1 Jurassic World, and we're about to go on for ride number 2. After this, we'll probably hit Transformers.
When you board a boat, you can see all small guests in the center. You face forward all
10:05 a.m. We are 8 rides in on the morning, which is absolutely incredible. Let's head over to Transformers. It looks like it's on a 40-minute wait right now. We're going to try the single rider line to see how that goes. But then also, with my pass, I have Express after 3. So that is something that I could look forward to in a little bit this afternoon to help expedite some of the waits in some of these lines. But speaking of, look who we got! Hi, Bumblebee! Bumblebee is one of my favorite characters of all time. I love Bumblebee. Optimus, it's not personal. I love you too, I promise. And you're some of my favorite colors. I genuinely really do love you, Optimus, I promise. Gave a mess, left a mess. And we just walked up right to boarding. We will be on in the next couple minutes. Let's go. Just 10:08 and we are heading on the ride.
Security breach, level 2, lockdown.
That's trouble, all right. It's Rocket. He's after the Allspark. Gotta catch him.
Your bravery saved the planet. Well done, freedom fighters.
Way to improvise, team. Thanks for meeting the challenge. Let's head on back to base. You can ride with evac anytime.
While I am not personally the biggest fan of screened attractions, Transformers is a screened attraction done so right. From the way that it maneuvers about the ride, to the show sequences, to the music, everything is done exceptionally well. Absolutely love that attraction. 9 rides in less than 2.5 hours. Our time here down on the lower lot is done. It is time to head up to the upper lot.
Open the gate, secure the perimeter fence. We need to get her in. Eyes on me.
Oh, and Biscuits, do as I say, not as I do. Don't do this to yourself. Don't take the stairs, just take the escalator. I promise you, you will be much happier. Oh, did you see? I literally just almost went tumble-tea trying to walk up the stairs. Just don't do it, okay? Promise? Okay, love you. Simpsons is currently a 60-minute wait right now, which we will absolutely be skipping. I love The Simpsons, I do. It was a lot of my childhood, but I really hope to see something replace this that is going to be equally as thrilling, but without the headache. Despicable Me Minion Mayhem is currently on a 45, while Secret Life of Pets is also currently on a 45. The Minion Cafe is home to one of my favorite sweet treats in all of Universal Studios, the Unicorn Cupcake. Delicious. If you are here and you love cupcakes as much as I do, must stop at Minion Cafe, get the Unicorn Cupcake. Some of the best $9 you can spend lies at the 3 broomsticks. If you know, you know.
However, we will not be waiting in this line. We will be doing this instead.
Since you're my bestie Biscuits, I'll tell you, if you're just getting a butter beer or a hot butter beer, which is the best out of all of them, thank you, go into the Hogshead and skip that line over to 3 broomsticks. But if you're getting food, mobile order, or you gotta wait in that line, sorry.
I feel like I am in Hogsmeade. The fact that we are at Universal Studios in an amusement park right now is mind-blowing. This is another great single rider line to save yourself a lot of time at the park. You really don't miss that much of the queue either. Once the middle part of the day hits, this line gets long and stays long for a majority of the day. Just keep that in mind. Ooh, and you cannot forget to try the butterbeer ice cream when you're at HOGSMEAD. But for now, I think it's time to start heading towards the exit biscuits because it is so crowded. Oh, well, look, right here, it's not that bad. But the park as a whole right now, so crowded.
Biscuits, I think that's going to do it for our Universal Day today. But first, let's go check out some Wicked merch. I really haven't seen it yet, and I'm excited to get to see what they have. Okay, this Glinda Loungefly is absolutely stunning. I love the color scheme of the Elphaba Loungefly. I just wish that the green had a shimmer to it. I think that would make this pop a little bit more, but what do I know? This mini briefcase as well. Yep, I want the entire Glinda collection. Didn't think I was going to be saying that. But the Grimmery Loungefly, this is exceptionally well done. You know exactly what it is when you see it. This is very cool. This Wicked Spirit jersey is so good. Please never change this. Getting to see the iconic OG Universal Studios, the colors are absolutely incredible. This is some of my favorite merch yet. Oh my biscuits. I usually keep walking and moving so I don't stop and have the chance to buy something, but I'm looking at something that I might have to get. I don't think I can leave without it. This ET jacket with the bag, this is an unstoppable duo. Turns out it is unstoppable. The jacket is $100, and as much as I love it, I'm not sure what I get off with my past discount. $100, that's gonna be a little too expensive for me, but it is gorgeous, and maybe one day it will be on discount. Thank you. As a whole, I am so impressed with amusement park merch. It is leveled up in the most massive way. It used to be cheap and tacky and horrific quality, but nowadays it is super trendy, fashion forward, not everything, but a lot of things. The quality has improved. Brava to the designers at these amusement parks because the merch is slaying. Biscuits, it is 11:43 a.m. and that is going to do it for us today at Universal Studios Hollywood. While it's not there yet, the park is getting very close to hitting capacity, so it is time for me to get some lunch and to press on because we have another adventure coming up and I'm going to be heading up there tonight. But as a whole, I absolutely loved my early entry into Universal Studios Hollywood this morning. That being said, if you're with a group of people, pack your patient pants, especially if you're going to be coming during the busy season. You saw how long the line got before the hour was even up. It was at a 90-minute wait for Mario Kart, but single rider, we were able to walk on back to back to back for 3 really quick rides. We were able to get on the Mummy for 3 rides, Jurassic Park for 2 rides, Transformers, as well as get a hot butterbeer, one of the best treats you're going to get in all of Universal Studios. So all in all, a total slay. I loved my time here at the park and I cannot wait to come back. Again, I'm Jerendelle. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn those notifications on so every time I post a video, you don't miss it. And as always, I will see you all at the parks. Bye.